What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to Forza Street. This is a brand new game that just came out today. So if you do want to download the title, I will have the links in the description below for iOS, Android, and Windows. So let's start this off as we always do, starting off with the cars that you can collect. Now here are all the cars I've collected thus far, free to play by the way. So I'll give you kind of a close-up preview of them all here. Now a lot of people have been asking me, FG, which game are you most looking forward to playing? And a lot of people were surprised to know that I was most looking forward to this game. Now, as much as I love collecting waifus, I'm an absolute gearhead at heart. And when I heard that this game was being developed by Turn 10, the original developers of the original Forza games, I was like, yo, how can this game go wrong? Hold. We'll get there. So let's kind of preview a few of my cars here. And I've got to say, there is a nice collection of cars here, from Nissans to Cadillacs to BMWs, modern, retro, and classic models here. A ton of BMWs, from the M3 to the M4 GTS. You got old school Camaros, new school Camaros, Corvettes, my friends. We got Dodge Vipers, Chargers, Hellcats, the Ford Focus RS, which is a fantastic vehicle, the modern Mustang. This right here, this SVT Cobra, that is my favorite model of Mustang. I absolutely love that body type. We got the Fox body there as well. We got Lambos here. We got McLaren F1, BMWs. You got 370 to 350 Fairlady. You got the old school Fairlady, Skyline, GTRs. We got GTOs. We got 911s, 918 Spiders. There is a fantastic collection of cars. Off the top of my head, a few models that are missing. There are no Hondas, there's no Acuras, there's no Mazda, there's no Toyota, there's no Ferrari, because Ferrari likes to be their own thing for a lot of games. So those are a few of them missing, but a lot of good collection of cars thus far at its foundation. Very nice. Off to a good start, Forza Street. Let's jump into racing, shall we? Racing? Can we really call it racing? We'll talk about that. So let's jump in to a quick event here. This is a stamina-based game. As you guys can see, I have 8 stamina. Each node takes 1 stamina away. It reminds me a lot of Contest of Champions. Not every node is a race. So if I was starting here and I wanted to get to this race, I would lose 1 stamina here and then actually race there, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and jump into this race right over here. And I'll kind of explain why I'm very reluctant to call this a racing game. So this game actually has an elemental system as well. So as you guys can see, these cars over here are blue. So if I wanted to have the best advantage towards this car, I would actually bring a green element type with me. But if I brought like a red, I would actually have more of a disadvantage, even if maybe I had more power than that car. Before you jump into the race, you can set it to easy, normal, hard. And then you can go all the way up to this like hardcore mode here as well. And the game does have an auto race feature. Now the auto race feature is basically skip. I don't know why they call it auto race. I guess in theory it is, but as long as you have a lot more power than the car that you're racing again, you can just skip it. I love that. Racing games just have a really bad habit of just making the daily gameplay loop super tedious, racing the same races over and over and over again. Once you get your car to a certain power, you can just skip that race and keep it moving. I appreciate that. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna jump in and actually do some racing. See the difference? See that? See that? But we're gonna race on normal here to give you guys an idea of what gameplay's like here in Forza Street. So a very good looking game, even on mobile, but I am playing this game on Windows. It starts off like any traditional racing game would at the starting line, looking good. Get a nice little 3D view of all the cars here, looking fantastic, just like in all these racing games. In order to get the perfect start, you gotta hit that green. Here we go. Now, you might be looking for something that's missing. Where's the steering wheel, FG? What steering wheel? Ain't no steering wheel here. I do have a gas, and if I release, I can brake. And then I can press it again. And then if I'm feeling a little antsy, I can right click and hit my NOS button. Menage! Let go. Wait, hold, and press it again. Too early. So this is not a racing game in my opinion. The best, if I had to make up a totally made up genre, this is an interactive, cinematic, on rails, 3D car model viewer. That's basically what this is. It reminds me of, like, you know how we play so many games on autoplay and they're just kind of just playing in your second screen. This game kind of is like that. It's a little bit more active, obviously, but this is a game for people that absolutely just love cars and love to see them drive, and maybe they're not good at traditional racing games. That's the only people that I would see playing this game. People that are not good at racing games that absolutely just love just seeing them drive. that just like to see them move, right? And that is a very small demographic. We have got to be real. I can already see the 1-star reviews that are just gonna absolutely tank this game's score, because when you look at it, you think it's gonna be a racing game. I'll show you really quick. Hey, you look like, you look like Hector. You look like Hector. Here's a little auto race feature here. If I want to just skip past this node, I absolutely can do that and keep it moving. There you go. So this game is going to get tanked in ratings. People are going to see this. They're absolutely going to hate it. They see it's Forza. They see it's from Turn 10. They're obviously going to expect a racing game. I don't blame them. Absolutely. The people that are really going to like this game is so small. I'm thinking maybe 1%, maybe, if you're lucky. This game also has kind of like a fatigue system, like a lot of these racing cars have, or racing games have. If I race my car a little too much, eventually I have to kind of switch it out. It's kind of par for the course for a lot of these racing games. I think Asphalt called it gas or something like that. A lot of these games have it. But the game, as you guys saw in the very beginning, they gave me a lot of cars. I have a ton already, so I can always kind of fix that, but just let that be known that you're not gonna be able to just race your only one car forever. But yeah, the demographic of people that are really gonna like this game is very small. You gotta, like I said, maybe you just like to play one-handed gaming. As you can see right now, I'm only playing with one hand, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows what my other hand is doing? You don't know. As soon as you get out of the turn, little NOS on the apex, release, and that's really about it. You really can't call this a racing game. There's really no skill involved. I guess maybe there's a certain degree of skill when it comes to activating QTEs, maybe, but for the most part, it's just visual car porn, ladies and gentlemen. Interactive visual car porn. That is all this game is. And I might like it a little bit. I might be in that small demographic that kind of gets a kick out of it, but I know I'm weird when it comes to stuff like this, right? I don't expect too many people to like this game, you know? That's just the way it goes. Because when you think about it, you know, you ask any racer, any real racer, all right? It doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Racing is racing, ladies and gentlemen. As long as I'm seeing some of my favorite characters race around a track, I'm kind of happy. But I don't know how long I'm gonna stick with a game like this. I mean, come on, let's be real. We go back over here to the home screen. I'll show you what else you can do in the game. So there's a story mode here. There are 3 episodes that are currently in the game, and each episode has 6 events, as you guys can see, and then there's multiple parts here. So there's a lot of story, but story in a racing game like that, it's not gonna be probably any good at all. If you go over here to Spotlight, these are gonna be your events. So just like in a hero collector, you can piece together a car here. So right now, the car that's on display is the 1985. This is actually never even heard of this car. 1985 RS 200 Evolution. I've never seen this car before in my entire life. But you can piece that together. This event's gonna be lasting for the next 6 days, and then there is another one that's gonna be starting here a little bit later for a Lamborghini. Just like in lots of these hero collectors and RPGs, there's daily resource grinds that unlock on certain days, as you guys can see. So if you're looking for certain upgrade parts for your specific car, and as you can see the elemental types here, green, red, blue, just like in a good old-fashioned hero collector, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. You can get upgrade parts for your specific car there. There's also 1v1 quick play, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to use this car. Let's go ahead and use, I have to use these specific ones, huh? Let's go ahead and use my Benzie E63. I'm actually a little disappointed that there's no C63 in this game. I used to actually have this car. This one is exactly one. I used to have it, true story. BMW M3, 2008, white too, carbon fiber roof. It's a beautiful car. It was very expensive to maintain. It literally put me in the poorhouse. But I'm kind of disappointed they don't have the C63 AMG in this game. The E is cool and all, but the C, man. Twin turbo V8, that is a beast of a car, ladies and gentlemen. If you've ever heard the exhaust tone on that bad boy, woo, lordy. I thought that was like a middle finger for a second, which is, you know, makes sense, Release, and here we go. Don't hit that NOS, buddy. Too soon, Junior. Here we go. SWAT, they came into my house, disrespected my family, because somebody knocked on me. And you know what? YouTube, I think it was you. I'm having too much fun. This is dumb. I never knocked on nobody. One more NOS for the road, Junior. It's an amazing car. It's an amazing machine. Oh my God. But you know, I've always lived my life a quarter mile at a time, ladies and gentlemen. I love cars. I love cars. So this is an easy one to get me on. Can we do a summon? Can we do a quick summon, ladies and gentlemen? Let me collect some of my goodies here. Ah, come on. Where is the summon? I think it's right over here. So, I got enough to do a 5-car pull. So let's do a quick 5-car pull. I'll show you what the summon animation looks like. And I really want to get, is the Mustang in this one? I got a Dodge Challenger RT 1970. Look at that beautiful purple color right there. Graphics are competent. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm playing on PC, but it looks good on your phone too. Let's scan another one here. You got to do them one at a time, which is kind of lame, but got a Cayman in here. Duplicates allow you to star up your card, as you might expect. Got ourselves a Camaro Super Coupe. Look at that, 398 cubic inches. That's what that means, if you wanted to know. All right. Ooh, look at this M4. So this game allows you to select your day 2 login reward, and I already selected my M4 as my login reward for tomorrow, but we didn't get it, so that's not a big deal. We got ourselves a Dodge Charger in that iconic orange color. Absolutely, look at that bad boy. I already have one, so that moves that bad boy up to a 3-star. Look at that. So there's a ton of cars in this game. So I hate the fact that you have to have that stamina per car system, you know what I mean? Like, I think already having stamina in the game is enough. Why restrict people from not being able to, ooh, look at this bad boy. This was, I remember my mom had this car. We had 2 of them. We have 2 of these cars just sitting around in our front yard. My dad owned a junkyard, so we had a lot of, not great cars, but we had a lot of cars that my dad would just fix up, and we just have a bunch of cars. We were that house that had like 6 cars just parked in the driveway, in the grass, in the garage. So that's where I got it from. That's where I got it from. My mom drives a Corvette. I drive a V8 Beast. Not gonna tell you what it is. All right. Oh, what is this? I don't know anything about this car. I don't think that car ever came to the US, or maybe it did. It was out here in 77. It could have. I wouldn't know. Very nice. I already have one of those. That's gonna be a duplicate. And then that is it. Very, very nice. Oh, look at how much, I got a bunch of free currency from leveling up, it looked like, because I even have more. I might save some of that though. I'm gonna save a little bit of that. Give me this. Give me my daily login reward there. Look at my brand new garage. Free to play, by the way. Look at them cars. Look at that. Nice collection. This GTS is amazing. Love that car, nostalgic. I love the iconic BMW colors here, very cool. Already talked about the E63. Look at that drift machine in the house. Look at this. This is like totally retro right here. Right there. Beautiful. I love it. Very cool. This game is not for everybody. Absolutely not. Like I said, I already see the 1-star reviews coming, but I don't know. Maybe if you really just like cars, you like to see them drive around, you wanted to play an interactive replay screen. Like I said, interactive, cinematic, on rails, 3D car model viewer. This might be the game for you, but I don't see the game catching on too much. Like I said, I think the 1-star reviews are gonna tank it, and that's gonna really just give it a bad impression all the way around. They should have, I don't know. I don't know how you advertise this game as not a racing game, because it's cars, right? People are gonna get that impression no matter what you do. So kind of unfortunate. That is a Forza Street, ladies and gentlemen. My name is FG3000. I got some more racing to do. See you later.